Hey fiber friends, welcome to my channel where I talk knitting, dyeing, and whatever else suits my fancy. Whether you skip around, watch every minute of me, or watch me on a faster speed, thank you. Every view counts. This is episode 33, and today is 25th of October. And I want to give a huge shout out to Caitlin because today is her birthday. So happy birthday, Caitlin. Well, I did it, friends. I made plans and they were promptly wrecked. You know the say that we plan and God laughs. That's exactly what happened. I had every intention of having some Friday time to myself and podcasting and doing a few fluky Fridays. However, I took on a volunteer job at church and that consumed some of my time, as well as the passing of one of my church friends. So between prepping and baking for our Greek marketplace that's going to be happening on the 13th of December and doing some dyeing over time, I have been remiss about getting a podcast out or some Fluky Fridays out to you. So today, you're going to get both. Lucky you. And as always, thank you for your understanding. Today, I am wearing my Flet Tee. This is the second one I've done. This is in Blackety Black. It was designed by Liz Clothier or Clothier Designs. It is on Ravelry and on her website. This is made with 90% Targhee and 10% nylon sport weight. This is an all-American yarn and I can no longer get this base. So I do have some skeins held back, so if you need a sweater quantity, the first person that asks me for it will get these skeins at a discount. Now, remember at the beginning of October that I told you about the Puritanical Knitting Fun Run? This is hosted by my friends over at Politically Incorrect Knitters. The rules can be found at anpikava.wordpress.com. I'll put the information down below. The intention is to make something opposite of our cultural October knitting, where some people knit skulls and witches and ghosts. So this is the opposite. It's puritanical. The rules are pretty simple. Craft something that is 75% black or dark gray. And this sweater, for instance, the Flet Tee, is my entry into the Puritanical Knitting Fun Run. I started this sweater on October 4th and I finished it on October 10th. It can be done in a week. I do not recommend it. But this was just in time for my friend's funeral on October 11th. And the reason why I wanted to get this finished for her funeral, because Miss Connie was a first-generation Greek living here on the Western Slope. Her parents came over from the middle part of Greece, and they were Greek shepherds in the area. And the children and the grandchildren have continued raising sheep and cattle in this area for the past 120 years. You can look them up online. Their names are Bar to Sheep Company. I think that's right. Anyway, I was honored to know Miss Connie and her daughter as one of my good friends here in town. She's also my baking partner in crime. Some other things that I've been working on is the baby surprise jacket, which I finally finished. This is knit all in one piece, and this is a pattern from Elizabeth Zimmerman. The pattern can be purchased from schoolhousepress.com. This is a toddler size and it will be donated to the Pregnancy Center for a big brother or a big sister. I also made one of these Musselburgh hats and they turn inside out. This will be donated to the homeless shelter and will keep somebody's knob very warm. I do have some things in the shop, some that you've seen before. because I've retired them and decided to bring them back. The first is the band off of it. This is the Sweet Maples colorway. This is the color of maple leaves in the fall. Can you see it? It's kind of blowing out. There we go. We really don't have maple trees here in the West that change color quite as brilliantly as in the East. However, I do miss the trees, sweet maple, that used to grow in our yard. Now these would go very well with the foliage set. It's died earlier this year. All of these colors, these 5 colors, are the reds, the yellows, and the browns that are the color of the fall foliage turning. So I have just a few of these left on a DK weight and a fingering weight. You get 5 mini skeins twisted, oranges, browns, reddish browns of the leaves falling. There are a few Goblin Glow sock sets left. This is a BFL sock set. This does glow under black light, and you get a little blackety black skein to go with it. I believe these are in the last chance section of the website, meaning they will be marked down incrementally every few weeks until they're gone. Brand new in the shop is a misheard lyric. This one was suggested by my friend Meggie. And Maggie's mom, there we go, listens to Christian radio in the car when she's with her daughters, and Meggie asked one day, "Is this the song that talks about the condiments of Jesus?" Well, after some questioning by her mom figured out that her daughter was talking about the song My Story by Big Daddy Weave. The lyrics say, "If I should speak, then let it be of the kindness of Jesus that draws me in. To tell you my story is to tell you of him." 6 condiments that you might put on your hamburger or in your hot dog in the summertime: ketchup, mayonnaise, pickles, lettuce, pickled onions, Dijon mustard, and they are all graced along with a little Jesus, because everybody needs a little bit of Jesus in their life. There he is, and he wants to blow out. I'm so sorry. There we go. This past Monday, I set out a newsletter, and there was a question at the bottom of the newsletter. If you are a new subscriber, please read your email and hit reply so that I could see what your answer to this will be. It has to do with the upcoming countdown calendar that I'm thinking of doing, maybe not. I'm just trying to get the opinions of my customers and friends. And if you're not on my newsletter, then I just have one question. Why not? Well, friends, I think that's it for today. I am going to leave you with the die dump that I did a few weeks ago and I recorded. And I have a few of the finished objects in my shop, and they will be under the name Fluky Friday 11. And I hope that you enjoy.
These were all of the blue and purple dyes I had left over, and I just kind of poured them onto the skeins.
saw. La 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 doo doo doo. Hey friends, it's a boopy dee doo beep beep ba. Ah 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 ah. Ooh 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 ooh. I don't know where the front of this. Hey fiber friends.
Hey, you fiber friends, it's the layer. It's a little wonky, I'm so sorry. Welcome to my channel
Where I talk knitting, dyeing. Let me turn this off.